Favoritism. That's the title of today's word vitamin. Now, it doesn't happen in all families, thank God for that, but in codependent families where the elders, the caregivers, the parents don't have the emotional understanding that all children need to know that they have an equal place of value, favoritism can end up becoming a wedge between children. You might have heard of the model about the hero, scapegoat and lost child. Now, of course, not all families have 3 children, but these tend to be psychological places, a bit like pieces on a chessboard, that a codependent, fractured family will place the children in. Generally speaking, the firstborn or the shining child becomes the hero child. It might be a secondborn, but they might be the one that's gifted athletically, intellectually, is incredibly handsome or beautiful, has some kind of outstanding quality, or is very good at ego massage and compliance toward the parent. The hero child can do no wrong. The hero child is always pedestaled by the parents and often made the parents' friend. And whenever I hear people say, oh, my child's my best friend, there's a red flag there, because children need parenting, not friendships, especially. Of course, you know, we want to have comradeship with our children and connect with them and speak in a friendly manner, but at the end of the day, our psychological relationship with our child is to be parent. So there's the hero model, then there's a scapegoat, which is the child, the black sheep, that can do no right. This child is often given the blame for everything that goes wrong in the family. If it wasn't for you, you're a burden, you're a shit of a kid, you're a problem child. And this child grows up believing that they are intrinsically flawed, basically unlovable. And it's like a script or an app that gets installed psychologically. It's not true, but it's a very strong form of programming. And then there's the lost child or the baby child, that it goes one way or the other. They're either smothered and carried around and babied and can do no wrong also, sookied, rescued, not asked to take responsibility because they have older brothers and sisters. Or the lost child can also transform into that child where the parents are burnt out by the time this child comes along, and this child just does whatever the fuck they want. You know, they stay out late, there are no curfews, there are no boundaries because the parents are exhausted. And favoritism, if it's imprinted in the biological family of origin, can play out in the workplace. If you're a scapegoat, hero, or a lost child, you may find yourself fitting that cog in your social circle to whoever feels like the queen bee or the parent. And it can be really destructive because we limit our capacity. Hero children tend to become quite entitled and arrogant and really believe that everybody needs to listen to them. Scapegoat children can often take blame and not shine because they just don't believe there's any room to, because the hero person's already taken up that spot. And lost children can tend to never really tap their full potential. The good news is, and you're talking to a recovering scapegoat, that biological tribes and those apps that are installed don't define us as adults. We can uninstall those apps and find heart family and find our place where we belong without having to compromise our values, lose our voice, and we can know we're special without competing or feeling that we're better than another. So favoritism, it's a tricky one. I hope that these little ideas this morning may be helpful. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.